Welcome back, YouTubers, to Colombia. As you remember in the previous episode, we, as in Booker DeWitt, landed in the floating city of Colombia, which he didn't realize existed before, and he started his adventure, which is to find a girl and bring her back to wipe away the debt, whatever that may mean. Of course, I kind of know what that means, but I'm not gonna dispense any spoilers just yet. So we have some strings playing in the background quite loudly. As the church in which Booker landed has connected to the rest of the city, or some sort of city hub. Now, unlike Rupture and BioShock and BioShock 2, the Colombia is a living city, as in it is a semi-functioning society that has civilians in them. And I guess the developers tried their best to animate them in some way and make them lifelike. In my personal opinion, it didn't really work out that well, and I'm gonna try and demonstrate this in this hub here, and then several other civilian hubs that we're gonna come across. I think the strings are done now, so I can turn up the volume finally. Should probably turn down the music volume to not avoid that happening. Now, you may remember how we tried to kill ourselves at the lighthouse, and it didn't really work out. So I was thinking, as soon as I got here, during my playthrough, I thought, well, how about here? Can I jump over here? And look what happens. Yes, you can. And you're flashed back right onto the street, or wherever your last safe location was. The most fun part is that the people around you don't even notice that it's happening. But let's take a look at the people first, and then we'll see their reactions. Like so, this is Mr. Rosignol. They deliver a couple of lines, sometimes simultaneously, and they just sit there later without speaking, and I'm not sure this exactly adds to the city being alive. It's more like it's inhabited by... Yeah, it's pretty bad. It just adds to it being kind of inhabited by automatons that just deliver a couple lines and hope that you move on, so that, you know, they don't find themselves in an embarrassing position where they don't really talk. Alright, well, enough of that. So basically, see, if I go back to these guys now, they're just going to be pretending they talk without opening their mouths, just doing some gestures. And I'm not convinced that this is better than having a sort of Rapture in Ruins situation. But anyway, we'll see more of them later. And thanks for the frame rates, by the way. 7 frames per second, great. I'm not even going to bother with this food. Or maybe I should. Alright, there we go. So, let's see what they say when they see a man jump to his death. Nope, they don't care. Alright, moving on. Hey dude, how's it going? So some general notes on the city and architecture and the color hues and all that stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's nice that they changed it for something bright. The sky looks quite beautiful. General architecture is, I think, more or less professionally executed. What I don't like is that... Hey guy, how's it going? Is the fact that the detail is very chunky. So it's quite large. To say it very clumsily, detail is not detailed enough, if you know what I mean. But hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate as well. So I'm not gonna bother with these people. All of them trigger some sort of conversation as you near them. You can enter some shops that are not closed. Some of the other ones you'll be able to enter later. Money is always nice, I guess. But it doesn't really matter if you're playing it on normal difficulty. So let's quickly run through some shops here, just to see the situation. The general art of the game I have absolutely no problem with. I think it's well done. And everyone talks and don't let me talk. I'm gonna get out of here. So I was talking about, yeah, the posters. I really like the posters. Birds, to the birds? Yeah, okay, at least the birds react to you. But if you all get tired, you can always kill yourself. Well, maybe not. Okay, moving on. Let's continue down this line. This is the menu alley, I guess we call the menu road. I'm gonna again, like I said, I'm not gonna stop and listen to all the conversations. Mostly they're talking about their daily routine, about the raffle that we're gonna visit right now, and also about Vox Populi, which is sort of the opposing faction in the game that is fighting Comstock, the leader of Colombia, for power, because they are you know, they represent people that are downtrodden by the Comstock regime. And oh, we got a parade. Oh yeah, that's, by the way, the electronic horse, which you probably noticed without me mentioning it. Little history lesson. Oh, whoa. Didn't see you there. Hi. Oh, wait, the horse is moving. Is it? I really like the horses. I wish they had a bit bigger role, like someone would actually attack you on the horse, or you could use the horse for fighting, but it doesn't really work that way. Hey, what's up, policeman? How's it going? Do you like jumping people? Like people who come and jump in front of you? Is that cool? What if I just jump here? Huh? What are you gonna say? You're not gonna say anything, are you? Alright. What if I try and, you know, scare your kid here? Is that cool with you? Hey guys, how's it going? I guess you're fine with that. Okay. So, moving on. Yeah, history. As you saw, Comstock founded Columbia because he saw an angel, an archangel, who told him that he should do stuff like that. So he did, and it's supposed to be a utopia, but as we all know, all utopias eventually descend into. Yeah, that's where we're going. It's gonna be our next stop. By the way, how long? I probably need to look at the time here. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, whatever. What's in here? I think there's some money in there. Health. Banana. They got bananas. No palm trees, though. I haven't seen any. But somehow, maybe they import them. It's kind of unclear at this point. Oh, this is... you put your money if you're honorable. I guess we're not honorable because we steal from everyone all the time. And... oh, we missed the docking of this building. It just docked as we were walking by, but that's cool. I mean, we saw the dockings, that's fine.
Would you care for a boutonniere? We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Maybe next time.
You look dashing with one in your lapel. Come back if you change your mind.
Will do. Oh, this is pretty cool. I don't want to miss those guys. The singing gondola dudes. There they are. There's quite a lot of music. Some of you may recognize the song is not from 1912, and there's an explanation of how all these songs got into the city together with some of the technology. I'm sure most of you already know or have guessed, but I'll talk about it in a bit. So let's continue here. A lot of fireworks during the first stages of the game. Gobble up all the stuff even though we don't need it. This is already searched. So we're moving on towards the square where the raffle is going to be happening, hopefully. And that's the tower that we need to go to. But suddenly...
That's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt. Telegram for you, sir.
Nice animation of the face there.
DeWitt, stop. Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Tess.
Okay, probably it's not a big secret anymore that Lutesses are the guys who brought you to the island. I think that much I can say. It's a bit of a spoiler, but not too much. Main occupation of Mr. DeWitt here is going to be going through people's rubbish, finding money, weapons sometimes. You'll be surprised how much weaponry people just throw out into the bins. Look at her, whoa! Okay, never mind. Moving along. What's going on here? Kids playing. Okay. So, now we're going to be introduced to BioShock Infinite version of the plasmids from the original game called the Vigors.
No, ma'am. Those are Vigors I'm talking about. Brought to you courtesy of Mr. Jeremiah Fink himself. Who amongst you has tasted the divine...
Alright, basically it's just a demonstration of how this works. The difference between the Vigors and and the plasmids is that you drink vigors and you inject plasmids. That's pretty much it. So let's try one of the vigors here quickly, because there's gonna be some time before we get them. Obviously, we'll get them in the game. It's BioShock game, so you have to have some sort of magic power, and usually more than one. So we need to find the devil. It's right there. Make him float up. It's a bit of a slow and stupid mini game. Did I miss? Oh, okay, never mind. Get away. I don't really need this. I don't need this bullshit. Is there anything interesting over here? You can use a weapon here and also win money if you land it correctly. There's a clown. He seems happy, so we're gonna leave him alone too. A couple of horses in the shade. Available to all citizens in Colombia. So yeah, just exposition kind of continuing. Supposed to be creating an image. Yeah, wax phones. We're gonna skip those wax phones and move on to the raffle. What are they singing? Can I get on that stage? No. Alright, I'm not interested then. Now this is interesting. This is Handyman, kind of the Big Daddy equivalent of Colombia. This is a pretty cool guy. My favorite monster in the game. Obviously gonna fight a couple of them, as you again may have already guessed. Is the only one, is the monster is kind of self-aware, because he's ultimately very unhappy. There were people who were made into these things, or more or less unwillingly. The story goes that they died, or they were about to die, and they were turned into a machine to still be useful and kind of be kept alive that way. And they're very unhappy, and they dislike noise as well. So in many ways, they just chase you down because you make noise, and everything hurts. They also yell, and then they kill you. So yeah, it's quite probably the richest character, the richest monster they have. Now we're gonna acquire our first, almost said plasmid, but our first vigor, and let's take it. This is possession.
With just a whisper, they're all.
You have creepy eyes, lady. So yeah, we got that now. Which means we can possess, at first only machines, we don't need to watch that. But later on we can also possess humans. It's quite nice also how humans, after possession, I think it comes by default as soon as you get the human possession, that you can... Also, how much money we got? We need to get a little bit of money because we want to buy a certain thing quickly. You know what, I'm probably gonna go play... Come on, frame rate, what the hell? Okay, technical difficulties, we're back. Game sometimes goes into not just sputtering frame rate, but it just drops to like 4, 3 sometimes, and it's pretty bad. It's like, and the entire game slows down. Even just the loading screen takes longer. What are these kids doing? I don't remember these kids. Oh, have I been here before? So violent. Anyway. Oh shit, I think we have to take the thing again. I'll just cut it out. So like I said, possession is useful to control enemies. It's the only way to control them in this game. At this area, it's gonna work only on that guy over there. So if you approach him at first, you want to, because that's the way we need to go. He's not gonna let us through, because when very important people can go through. So if we do that to him, he'll be like, oh, I didn't recognize you, you're semi-important. And there's a very interesting part right there. But before we go there, I'm just gonna do a bit of a refill on my vigors. Thank you very much. So you take salts in order to get the refill, and we go in, and we meet the lettuces. Lettuces again.
Heads.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through. Heads.
Or tails.
Okay, so we flip the coin. We cannot choose which one it is.
Heads.
But he says heads. And it's heads.
I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Chin up, there's always next time.
I suppose
Alright, so remember that. I'm not going to discuss what it is right now. There's some discussion already going on in the comments, but I don't want to join up the spoiler squad. And we'll return to these guys who are probably everyone's... Can I take that coin? Oh, well, it sucks.
We won't leave until you do. My word on that.
So they're pretty much the only characters that are kind of fun. Everyone else is a bit boring. Okay, so let's quickly move on, go through the raffle, and I guess that's where we stop this episode. Keeps playing around. This is where you can spend your money, but we don't need that right now. The same kind of vending machines they had in BioShock 1, BioShock 2. This is the Songbird. You've probably seen him in the trailers. He is protecting the lamb, obviously. The lamb, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but if I haven't, and again, it's a very obvious thing. Not necessarily a spoiler in its classic definition. Oh, I just want to kill myself. Okay, no. So the lamb is the girl that you're looking for. That's pretty cool. I like the blow-up sex doll presidents, I guess that's what they are. So now here, we see a machine that we're going to use quite a lot in the game. And I forgot what it is, but it's what you use to ride the skylines and also for melee. It's a pretty cool thing, and you do executions with it as well. I think possibly this is the guy we take it from in a couple of minutes, but we'll get there soonish. So what are we looking at? Oh, we're looking at the statue materializing in the thin air. So this is Rosalinda Lattice. Is it Lattice? Is that how you pronounce her name? Lattice? Lattice? Anyway, she is the scientist who came up with the entire idea, or what concept of a floating city in a way, because she developed the technology that makes her float, the city float, and it's based on quantum mechanics as always, which is nowadays probably a placeholder name for magic. So you know, she's responsible for the magic, and she is the lady that we just met together with the gentleman. But we'll get back to her again soon. That's her statue. There's the voxphone here. It just is a message from a little girl to her saying like, oh, I want to be a scientist lady like you when I grow up. Again, I'm not gonna bother too much scavenging for supplies. I don't know, is there anything fun here? Some money. We got enough, I think, to purchase that upgrade for our whoa. Oh right, yeah, this is when he discovers that he is the false shepherd, so the an enemy of Comstock that he prophesied about. And that's us. That's Booker DeWitt. And obviously there's gonna be a bit of explanation why is that happening, but not right now. Right now, oh, can we? I've never been down this way. What's going on here? Oh, they're not gonna let us in probably. Be like, whoa, dude. Let me in. Well, who are you to tell me? Okay, yeah, alright. Got it, I get it, oh, wait. Then I'm gonna steal from you. Alright, let's go to the raffle. People getting... Okay, so everyone wants to win the raffle. Is there money? Yeah, a pair. Alright, there we are. This is a pretty cool part in the game. This one here, what's going on here. It's quite nice, and I was hoping that it would continue in this manner, but I'm gonna shut up now.
Has officially begun.
Mister.
See, it hasn't begun because she's waiting for me. If I just wander off and wander around, oh, they're not letting me through over there. That kind of sucks. Thanks, invisible wall. Oh, I almost got stuck in there.
Mister, wouldn't you like a ball?
Yeah. So if I don't take the ball, the plot doesn't advance. So I have to take the ball, as often I do in real life.
There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock?
77.
77. That's a lucky number.
Alright, I'm gonna let this roll and drink some coffee.
Bring me the bowl. Is that not the prettiest young white girl in all of Columbia?
In all of Christendom, I would say.
Right then.
God damn.
The winner is
Can't turn away, no.
number 77.
Well, isn't that something?
Number 77, come and claim your prize.
And guess what the prize is? Prize is being #1 racist. Kind of. So, we got an illegal interracial couple here. An Irishman and an African woman. The biggest possible crime in Colombia, I guess. Just being ethnic is crime #1, and then probably having ethnic sex. Ooh, crime #2. Now, you are given a somewhat bullshit choice between throwing at the couple or throwing at an announcer, and it changes nothing even if I throw at the couple, as I'm gonna do now. Same thing happens, and they notice my mark, AD, which is actually they're my initials as well. Mine is in the guy playing the game, kind of thing. So maybe this is my fate to play BioShock.
Show 'em what we got planned, boys!
Yep. The fun part begins. Dubstep. No. Alright, and the fight begins. And you can do some executions. Hopefully I'll be able to do a couple executions right now. There we go. Yes. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Like some Dishonored style stuff. That's an execution right there. And those are quite fun. Not all combat in the game is fun, but I think that is kind of an exception. So I'm gonna just wait for the next save screen to appear. That's probably where we're gonna end the episode. Just gonna murder a couple of guys here. Give me your brains! Give me your brains! Oh, don't hit me, man. I'm on your side. Whee! Alright. Execution! Yes. I think there's an achievement for that, but I think I already got it. This one has a gun, which means that is our gun. There's a nice one also where you just break their neck, and that's all you do, kind of. They close the door over there, so to get over there we have to actually walk around, and that's where we're gonna find our next upgrade. It's the upgrade on the same vigor that we do already possess, which is possession. Alright. So anything else I can pick up here? Useful. I haven't really used my vigor because it only worked on the machines before. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna ignore that recording device, and I think you need only 50, so it's really good. And the human suicide, like I said, when that possession expires, and they have some nice suicide animations, so that's cool. And hopefully we'll be able to see those. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Cool. Yeah, we don't want to watch that. So let's continue down the road. Get some money. These things actually blow up. I can use them as means to kill your enemies, like that. Kind of helpful a little bit. Can we ride on this thing actually already? No, we don't know how to do it, right? Oh, I think this thing is going to become instrumental in our success, so we're going to possess the machine. And it's just going to kill all the humans for us, or most of the humans anyway. You can also kill this guy while it's possessed, so it's kind of useful. Alright, it's gonna become dispossessed in a short time. We're gonna start killing it. Oh, there we go. Whoa, I just put... Ah, man. I missed out on the vigor there, the vigor there. That's cool. Okay, never mind. This is not the way it was supposed to go. Oh, that's okay. Hey, how's it going? Hey, there's another one. I think this is the, yeah, the breaking neck execution. I think I'm gonna, there's another fight coming up there, but I'm just gonna leave that for the next episode. I'm gonna end this one here. And I thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time as I deal with this, pause. Bye!